was Long Wu's residence. If Long Fuyan is to recruit men and revitalize the Long clan, this place must be his first choice. For some reason, there's the scent of Shachi mud everywhere. There are two kinds of Shachi in the depths that are different from that of Guimian. Who would they be?
Amitabha, thank you for your kindness.
Shut up! I'm Mo Xiaoyun, and I used to be the personal maid of Lang Wu's wife. More than 20 years have passed. I returned, but only to devastation. The two of us came here looking for Lang Fuyan, but we haven't found him yet. What's going on with these rampant Guimian? Could it be... No. No! "25 years ago, the Lung clan was in chaos, engulfed in a civil war. When the Golden Sword energy pierced the sky, I knew that it was heralding a critical moment. I held the young master, who was still an infant, fled Xinglong Mansion through a secret passage, and headed to Baihe town. As planned, I was supposed to find a loyalist who was waiting there and raise the young master together with him. I couldn't help looking at the baby in my arms. He was the last hope of the Lung clan. I was ready to sacrifice everything, even my life, to protect him. However, as I fled, something unexpected happened. No one should know.
Humble beginnings, but my original name has long since become less than a whisper. Master Long Wu saved my life and let me start anew. He called me Chi Ling Kua. This is my greatest glory and my only name. The only mission entrusted to me by my master is to wait. I often think that even if all I do is wait, I'd like to wait here for the rest of my life. At least that means my master and his family are safe and sound. But that day, a nervous woman, who looked quite unkempt, came to my door. She was holding a baby in her arms. I knew that time for me to do my duty had finally come. My master died, and the Long clan was destroyed at the hands of the organization. In that moment, the child became the last link in the chain that was the Long clan. Her ladyship's maid, Mo Xiaoyun, proved her worth by rescuing the young master and bringing him here as planned. We named him Fuyang, hoping that he would revitalize the Long clan and restore its glory. After that, Xiaoyun and I have been using aliases, pretending to be merchant couple and living an average life. However, although nothing happened, she always looked forlorn, and for a time, sighed whenever she looked at Fuyang. Maybe she's worrying about his future, or something. But at least one thing is certain. We've never forgotten the mission we've shouldered, and the demise of the Long clan. I secretly vowed to treat the young master as if he were my own, and teach him well, to prove that my master's trust wasn't misplaced.
Raising Fuyan day after day showed us how hard and joyful it is to be parents. After all these years, the three of us have long been as close as a true family. Baihe town is secluded and remote, free from the chaos of the issues of Zhenghu. Those horrible memories that I despise recalling seem to have faded away. Sometimes I really wish time would stop. Now I realize it was the most stable and happiest time of my life.
Amitabha, thank you for your kindness.
No! Bodhisattva, please allow me to forget it.
Fuyang was so smart. When he was little, he learned all the essentials of the Long Clan's martial arts, and gracefully as well. Now that he's grown up, he's become somewhat famous and has followers. Seeing that he has his own beliefs and plans, we feel relieved. If Master Long Wu could know, he'd be very pleased to see him so motivated. Xiao Yong and I have been with each other throughout these precarious years. Although we've been ordered to live as husband and wife, a sense of trust between us is no different than what any other couple has. Over the years, she occasionally looked forlorn and she couldn't speak, but I didn't think I should ask if she wasn't willing to say. Rumor has it, the golden sword energy resurfaced in the martial hero circle. Xiao Yong and I dismissed it, brushing it off as little more than hearsay. But Fuyang believed the rumors. He frowned and sulked all day. He had always been unhappy about his failure to use the Long Clan's golden sword energy. One day, he met a man in white and disappeared shortly after. We searched the whole way here. I arrived and saw a Guai Mian that had undergone Sha Chi Mod. I never felt so unsettled.
I knew this day was coming. The organization is approaching, and we won't survive. The truth. I can't get rid of it. When we passed through the valley of Yama, the young master cried, which attracted the organization. They were led by a man in a black robe who easily knocked me to the ground. I don't know why he didn't kill me. But when I woke up, the young master had disappeared. I didn't know if he'd survived. I left the valley of Yama and inquired along the way for news of him. Then I received the terrible news about the annihilation of the Lung clan. As I despaired, an idea occurred to me. No one knew of the disappearance of the young master except me and the organization. As long as there was hope, the Lung clan still had a chance to revive. In this case, what did it matter if the young master was descended from the Lung clan or not? So I went to Maple Temple, where Master Ding Hai and his 2 disciples took in orphans displaced by the war. After careful selection, I adopted a baby of the young master's age with a similar appearance to him to continue my mission.
Amitabha, thank you for your kindness.
When I brought the orphan to Chilinke in Baihe town, I thought everything would continue as expected. Years later, I finally realized I'd only lied to myself. I'm dying. There's something I've wanted to tell you for many years.
You don't have to say it. I always knew the secret.
What? You knew that Fuyang?
Yes. I knew from the very beginning. Master Long Wu trained me for many years, so I could tell whether the baby had inherited his noble Sha Chi. But that day, I didn't feel the Sha Chi from him. As Fuyang grew, I became more suspicious.
Then why didn't you point it out? Why did you teach Fuyan martial arts?
Why? Why? At first, I wanted to treat it as an opportunity. Like you did. And now we're family. Let's forget about it. I just regret letting you carry the secret alone for so long.
I see. Anyway, I'm sorry I got you involved. Back then, if I had not come to you with Fuyan, maybe you would have lived a carefree life in Baihe town, or you would have become a distinguished master.
Don't say that. You and Fuyang brought the greatest joy into my life. A mistake brought us together and gave me a family. I have no regrets about living my life with you two for 20 years.
If there's a next life, I still want to marry you and spend my life with you.